والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى أهله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Now, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, welcome us back to our free Nahw and Sarf class. Inshallah, as we have seen our BC, so we are moving to more like a new dispensation, a different thing from what we've been doing so far. So, inshallah Rahman, we are going to be treating at-Tawkeed. As you have seen in the BC also, Tawkeed meaning what? Emphasis. So if you say, Tawkeed, this is masdar. We have done many surf. So akkada, you akidu, tawkeedan. So akkada, he emphasized. You akidu is emphasizing. Tawkeedan, the act of emphasis or emphasis itself. Now, so as you can see on the Sabura, we have Tawkeed. So Tawkeed basically is divided into two. So we have Tawkeed. So when we talk about emphasis, we have Tawkeed al-Lafziyu and Tawkeed al-Ma'nawiyu. So what do we mean by Tawkeed al-Lafziyu? Meaning emphasis as in verbal emphasis. See that particular, like we say something, I say, he did. You see, is that particular word, like wording, I'm re-emphasizing the wording. But as for al-Ma'nawiyu, I am re-emphasizing the meaning, like the meaning of that particular statement is what I am re-emphasizing. Now, so let's see what we have here. So here you can see I underlined some particular kalimat. So I have jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiji. So you see, I wrote jalasa. It does not mean isat. It's just emphasis. So you can see this is lafzi. The wording is what is like emphasized again. So jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiji is like saying Zaid. I mean, like I'm more emphatic. Zaid sat on the chair. So it's more. I just said jalasa zaidun ala al-kursi. There's no emphasis there. But jalasa zaidun ala al-kursi is more emphatic than just saying jalasa ala al-kursi. So this is like the word itself, but this is like the re-emphasizing word. So this is Tawkeed al-Lafziyu. So before I move again, so Tawkeed is actually there's what we call in Nahw or in Arabia at-Tawabi'un, like some certain entities that follow. They are like followers in the sense that they follow an ism or a particular entity in itself. They follow it in all ramifications. So we have done, there are about 4. We've done nat. So nat, when we did nat, I think the last class we did nat sabab. I said tabi umansubin. You get, like it is a follower of something. So nat is one of them. Tawkeed is also one of them. So there are 2 more ahead of us. We are going to do badal, substitute, then atifu. So those are the 4. Nat, Tawkeed, badal and atifu. So they are part of the emphasis. So we have an-na'tu, then we have what? At-tawkeed. Then we are going to do badal inshallah, al-badal, then lastly al-atifu. So this 4. So they are at-tawabi'un. From tabi, so we have at-tawabi'un. They are followers, meaning they follow a particular entity in all context. Now, so that's the first one. So this is, again, don't forget, you're under Tawkeed. This is lafzi. You are re-emphasizing the word. So I said jalasa zaidun ala al-kursi, meaning Zaid sat on the chair. Now you can see a hair. So before I move again, so as for Tawkeed al-Lafzi, so I said the word. So imma, you can do emphasis of word. When we say word, imma it is a fi'l, it is an ism, or it is an harf. You get, like anwa'ul kalima. So imma, you are doing the emphasis of the verb, emphasis of the noun, or emphasis of the particle. So here now, I'm doing Tawkeed. So this is fi'l, like I'm doing the emphasis, like verb, I'm doing the emphasis. So another one, jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyi. So again, what kind of emphasis? I'm re-emphasizing. This is an ism that is being re-emphasized there. Like we are doing Tawkeed of ism. You get, so jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyi, meaning see Zaid sat on the chair. Like I'm emphatic on it. So this is emphasis of verb. This is emphasis of ism. Then jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyi is still like more like what we've been saying. Zaid sat on the chair. You get? So you can see all these are, this is verb, this is ismu, this is harf. Now again, so see this now. Jalasa Zaidun ala al-kursiyi, Jalasa Zaidun ala al-kursiyi. The whole statement is rewritten again. It's still emphasis, like you can rewrite it like the old jumla, you can rewrite it again. So this is as an emphasis. Again, don't forget, lafziyu, the wording is written, like rewritten again to show emphasis. Now, so let's see some other examples from different nasu. So we have in the Quran, we have فَإِذَا دُكَّتِ الْأَرْضُ. So we just to show like it starts from somewhere. So فَإِذَا دُكَّتِ الْأَرْضُ that can. So and the earth will be flattened, like it will be flattened, it will be leveled. So that can, like leveling, that can, like leveling. You can see this, you know, this is, I think we've done maf'ul mutlaq. So dukkatil abdu, that can, like this is actually used to show emphasis actually, but now they now repeated that wording. You know, this is an ism, it's taking tanween, so it's an ism. So dukkatil abdu, that can. The earth is going to be like when it will be flattened, it will be flattened. You get? So this is tawkid al-lafzi. So and ajaa rabbuka wal malaku saffan. You see, and your Lord will come and the angels too, saffan, in rows. You get? So that is another example. And then another example in what the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said in his last statement, as you can see, or you can, is written in Sahih Bukhari, that he said, as-salata wa ma malakat aymanukum, that as-salah, that salah, like the prayer, wa ma malakat aymanukum, and what your hand possess, meaning those that are under you, that you are taking care of. So meaning you should take care of them. So actually, what Prophet Sallallahu said, you know, they are harab, they are fasih, like they have fasoha. So that particular or the particular thing he did there is called igroh in Nahw Sanawi actually. Al-igrohu wa tahdhir, meaning al-igroh, like to incite something, so but like you should do this thing. So as-salata, like meaning take note of salah, like be praying it on time, you get? So again, what we have there is what? Al-tawkid, so as-salata, you get? Emphasis, so you get? So I think I'm done with that. So that's tawkid al-lafzi for now. Moving on to tawkid al-ma'nawi, meaning, so we now want to show all this emphasis, like emphasis of the wording in this statement. Now, as for al-ma'nawi, meaning like ma'nawi, meaning like literal, like meaning of what we are intending. So tawkid al-ma'nawi, meaning emphasis of the meaning. This is the meaning we are more particular about. Now, so when we want to do tawkid al-ma'nawi, there are some tools that are used to do that kind of emphasis. So we have among them nafsu, we have kullu, we have kila, this is for two. We have, this is in nasbu state. Then we have jami', and we have kafatu also. Or we have ainu. It's more like nafsu. You get? So we will see some of them in this book, inshallah. So that's the first thing. There are tools that we use, or more like tools that we use to do tawkid al-ma'nawi, emphasis of the meaning. So these are the tools. Then another thing to notice is that, so that's the first thing, there are tools that are being used for it. And the other thing is that you will see a damir attached to the tool for tawkid ma'nawi. You now see a damir going back to the mu'akkad. What is mu'akkad? You know, I said akkada, he emphasized. You akkidu, he's emphasizing. Mu'akkidun, an entity or someone that emphasizes. Mu'akkadun, what is being emphasized? You get? So it will be, a damir will now be going to the mu'akkad. What is being emphasized? You get? So to show that this is what we are emphasizing. Now, so let's see what we have here. Ja'a ar-ra'isu nafsuhu. Now, ja'a ar-ra'isu nafsuhu. So the president or the head, it can be any head. So the president or the head came, nafsuhu, himself. Yes, himself. So nafsuhu. So here, another thing to note. You know, I said, so I've mentioned two things. One is that when we want to do Tawkid al-Ma'nawi, there are tools that we use to do it. I said they are nafsu, among them is nafsu, kullu, kila, jami', kafa, ainu. That's the first thing. Another thing is that you must see a domir going back to the mu'akkad, what is being emphasized. And then lastly, so that particular tool that is being used to do emphasis, nafsu, kullu, jami', kila, ainu, like that. It must, we said Tawkid is what? Tabi'. So it must follow the mu'akkad in its i'rab. If it's taking rafu, it must take rafu. If it's taking nasbu, it must take nasbu. If it's taking jaru, it must take jaru, because it is tabi'. You get? So now let's see. Ja'a ra'isu nafsuhu. The head came, or the president came. Nafsuhu, I mean himself. He himself came. You can see now. This is the mu'akkad. This is what we are using to do emphasis, and this is what is being emphasized. So it's taking rafu. This nafsu also is taking rafu. You get? So that's that. Now, qara'tul kitaba kullahu. Qara'tul kitab. I read the book kullahu, the whole of it. You get? The whole of it. So you can see now. Says this kullah again. It used to do emphasis. This is what we used to do emphasis for ma'nawi. The meaning. See, you get? Is the meaning. You know, I'm not repeating any word in here. I'm not doing emphasis of the wording. I'm doing emphasis of the meaning. Ja'a ra'isu. I told you that the president came. Nafsuhu, he himself, I mean he came. Qara'tul kitaba, I read the book. Kullahu, the whole of it. You get? So it's taking nasbu, it's taking nasbu. Because it is tabi, like Tawkid is tabi, so it's taking nasbu, it's taking nasbu. And I said, you have to see a domir going back to what is being emphasized. You get? So moving on. Hadarat Talibani, the two students were present. Kilahuma, the two both of them. The two both of them. You can see now. This is in Rafun state also. It is. So and we have huma going back to the Talibani. You get? So that's another thing to note. Then marartu bi talibaini. I walked past the two students. Kilayhima. The two, both of them also. I walked past the two students, I mean the two of them, the both of them. So you get? Now, so and a domir going back to what you are emphasizing. Then we have tasaddaqa Zaydun ala al-fuqara'i jami'ihim. Tasaddaqa Zaydun. Zayd did sadaqa or did charity. Or she sadaqa ala al-fuqara'i, on the poor people, jami'ihim, the whole of them. The whole of them. You can see now. So what do we have here? The whole of them. What is this? This jami' emphasizing the fuqara. So we said it is going to be following it in its i'rab. This is what it is. It is in jaru state. That's to be in jaru state. Him is going back to the fuqara. So you get nam. So now let's see the importance of saying following i'rab. When we say, so in the Quran, when Allah said, Subhanahu wa ta'ala said that وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ. See now. See this and say وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ nafsahu. So see this. So what's the difference here now? So وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ nafsuhu وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ nafsahu. Any difference? Definitely there is difference. We have, because we said it is going to follow what the mu'akkad, what is emphasizing in its i'rab. So we have Allahu nafsuhu, Allahu nafsahu. So you see. So what's the difference? So what does this mean? وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ nafsuhu. Allah is warning you. Nafsuhu, He Himself is warning you. You can see like وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ. Allah is warning you people. Nafsuhu, He Himself, because it is following it in Europe. So this is what Tawkid al-Ma'nawiyyu is. Nafsu, like rafun. What about this? وَيَحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ نَفْسَهُ. Allah is warning you about himself. He's warning you of himself. Not he himself is warning. He's warning you about what? He himself. That should be careful of him. You get? So why is, because this is what now? This is maf'ulun bihi. You know, this fi'l fa'il maf'ulun bihi. But this fi'l fa'il, it was now this tawkid al-ma'nawi. How? It is following what is the mu'akkad in his i'rab. How we get? So I think that is, so that shows the like importance of the like we said, tawkid is what? Tabi. It must follow the mu'akkad, or in this case the matbu actually, but in this case tawkid, it must follow it is what? In its i'rab. And there's a damir going back to it. Now let's quickly see what we have in our al-kitab al-muqarrar, our recommended text, al-Nahwul Waadih. So looking at 301 at-tawkid, we have so the coin that says, and I quote, said at-tawkidu tabi'un. You can see they said tawkid. When we are talking about emphasis, tabi'un, it is tabi, like it's a follower. It follows something. يذكر في الكلام لدفع ما قد يتوهمه السامع. So يذكر في الكلام, it is usually mentioned in في الكلام, in a sentence or in a speech, لدفع ما قد يتوهمه السامع, in order to push away ما يتوهمه السامع, what the listener has thought or has thought in his head. مما ليس مقصودا, he has thought about something that is not intended. Like I say a statement, but what came to his mind is not what I intended. So it's used to, so the tawkid is used to push that in a way so as to clarify what he has in his head. Wahuwa nawani. So it is of two types. We have ma'nawiyun, meaning emphasis of the meaning, the emphasis of the meaning, walafziyun, and verbal emphasis, like the wording emphasis, you are emphasizing the word again. Now moving on, I said at-tawkid al-ma'nawiyu. So we are talking about al-tawkid al-ma'nawiyu, emphasis of the meaning. He said yakunu bi alfazin. So we usually do this tawkid al-ma'nawiyu, yakunu bi alfazin. It is usually done with some certain wordings, with some certain words here, and they are what? And nafsu. So nafsu meaning is used to show like the thing itself. So I have nafsu here, the thing, like the entity itself. Wal ainu mean like itself also. Wal kullu, like the whole. Jami', the whole also. Kila, two, both of them, like I'm mentioning two, both of them. Wakilta, this one too is two, both of them also. Okay. Wayajibu, so please note. So again, this is ma'nawiyu. Yakunu bi alfazin is usually done bi alfazin by using some wordings. So nafsu, ainu, kullu, jami', kila, kilta. Okay. Wayajibu, and it is compulsory. And yatasila kullun minha, that each and every one of these tools or alfaz for ma'nawiyu, that an yatasila kullun minha, each and every one of them, yatasila bi domirin, that it is connected with a domir. Okay, yutabikul mu'akkadi, that it should conform with the mu'akkad, meaning we have to have a domir that conforms with the mu'akkad, like meaning it has to go back to it, like this is what you are emphasizing, this is what you are emphasizing. So that is that. Then lastly, at-tawkidul lafziyu. So we are talking about verbal emphasis, meaning emphasis of the wording, not the meaning, emphasis of the wording. Okay, yakunu, it is usually done, or it is usually it happens bi i'adatil lafzi, by reiterating, like by repeating the wording. So you can see by repeating the wording, isman, like it can be an ismu that you are repeating. Jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyyi. Okay, or fi'lan, or it can be a fi'l. Jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyyi. You can see. So this is fi'l i'ada, meaning reiterating the wording. Or harfan, or it can be an harf. Jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyyi. So that is lafzu wording. So ala al-kursiyyi, or jumlatan, or even the whole statement. Jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyyi, jalasa zaidun ala al-kursiyyi. So that is lafzi for you. Now let's see quickly. Let's see the amthila that is there. We have number. So the first part is, so how they classify is ma'nawiyu, lafziyu. So we have hadathani al-waziru nafsuhu. The minister chatted with me or talked with me, nafsuhu, by himself. Again, so again, what do we have here? This is ma'nawiyyu. It is the meaning that they are emphasizing. Hadathani al-waziru. The minister started with me. Okay, it's known, but nafsuhu, I mean, he himself started with me. So that is emphasis of the meaning. Then qabaltul wazira nafsahu, I encountered or I met the minister nafsahu, he himself, he was the one I met. You get, so that is emphasis of the meaning. Now let's katabtu ila al-waziri nafsihi, I wrote to the minister nafsihi, I wrote to the minister, he himself is the one I wrote to. I didn't write to the department of something, I wrote directly to the minister. You can see nafsi. Why is it nafsi? Because it is waziri, it's following the mu'akkad, what is being emphasized. Now number next, ihtaraqati daru kulluha, the house got burnt or burnt, kulluha, the whole of it. You can see ihtaraqa, may Allah save us from that. So ihtaraqati daru, the house burnt. Okay, it might just be a part, but they said kulluha, I mean the whole of it burnt. So ha is going back to what? The dar. Number next, qara'tul kitaba kullahu, I read the book kullahu, the whole of it. Faraqtu min al-a'mali kulliha, I am done, or I have finished the works or the work kulliha, the whole of it. I'm done with everything. Antal malumu, you are the blameworthy, So you can see this is i'adatul jumla. Loves, like the whole jumla is being reiterated, so that should tell you that it is tawkid. Then moving on to this side, we have najahal aqwani kilahuma, the brothers saved, kilahuma, both of them were saved. Number next, dhabahal kabshaini, NRC, dhabahna al kabshaini kilayhima, we slaughtered 2 rams, maybe it is 8 times. So we slaughtered 2 rams, kilayhima, the 2 rams is what we slaughtered. Sakan, so this is meant to be, if you have this, it's meant to be sakana, so they did not write it there. It's meant to be sakana fil manzilaini, we lived in the 2 houses, kilayhima, the 2 of them, we have lived here before. So you see, tawkid al-ma'nawiyyu. Ra'aytu timsaha at-timsaha, I saw the crocodile. You get, so actually that's just, I'm just translating English, I'm just translating it. This is tawkid al-lafziyyu, the wording is repeated. At-timsaha, ra'aytu at-timsaha, so I saw the crocodile. So hadara al-ghaibu, the absent one is present. So you see, this is what i'adatul lafz, yani it's fi'lan, the fi'l is repeated, like I have jalasa zaidun. So lastly he said la aqunul ahda, no, I don't betray covenant or promise. So you can see now, what do we have here? La is being repeated. This is harf. So that is tawkid al-lafziyyu. So with this, we hope inshallah the tawkid has been explained and it has been gotten and understood inshallah. So let's endeavor to like, comment on the videos and share them. Most importantly, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this beneficial in this life and the hereafter. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.